In today's video, we'll explore 12 essential traits that emotionally intelligent individuals share, revealing how these characteristics are profoundly interconnected with Stoic principles. Whether you're seeking to enhance your personal growth or improve your interactions with others, understanding these traits through a Stoic lens will provide you with practical insights and actionable strategies to lead a more balanced and purposeful life. 1. Self-awareness. Self-awareness, a cornerstone of both Stoicism and emotional intelligence, involves a profound understanding of one's own internal landscape, including thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This trait is not simply about being conscious of one's feelings, but also about recognizing how these internal states influence one's behavior and interactions with others. In Stoicism, self-awareness is seen as the gateway to emotional mastery. By observing and examining our judgments about external events, we gain insight into our internal responses and can learn to manage them more effectively. This process involves questioning our perceptions and determining whether they align with reality or if they are influenced by biases and preconceptions. Through practices such as mindfulness and reflection, we cultivate a clearer perception of our emotions and their sources. This clarity enables us to respond to situations with greater composure and rationality rather than reacting impulsively based on unchecked emotions. In practical terms, self-awareness involves regularly engaging in introspection to understand one's emotional triggers, patterns, and motivations. It also requires a commitment to ongoing personal development, including the willingness to confront and address areas where our self-perceptions may be flawed or incomplete. By fostering this deep level of self-awareness, we can navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity and purpose, enhancing our overall well-being and interpersonal relationships. 2. Self-management. Self-management is the ability to regulate one's emotions and behaviors in a way that aligns with one's values and goals, particularly in challenging situations. This trait extends beyond mere emotional control to encompass a disciplined approach to handling stress, setbacks, and everyday pressures. In Stoicism, self-management involves recognizing and accepting our initial emotional responses to events, but choosing to respond in a rational and balanced manner. The Stoic perspective emphasizes that while we cannot control external circumstances, we have full control over our reactions to them. This means that our emotional responses are not determined by external events, but by our interpretations and judgments about those events. Effective self-management requires a continual practice of self-discipline and mindfulness, allowing us to maintain composure and act in accordance with our core values even when faced with adversity. This involves techniques such as reflection, meditation, and setting clear intentions for how we wish to respond to various situations. By mastering self-management, we can improve our resilience, reduce feelings of distress and helplessness, and enhance our ability to engage constructively with the world around us. 3. Motivation. Motivation in the Stoic framework is centered on the pursuit of virtue rather than the pursuit of external rewards or the avoidance of pain. Stoics believe that true motivation comes from a commitment to living in accordance with virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. This form of motivation is deeply rooted in personal integrity and the improvement of one's character rather than being influenced by external accolades or material gains. Stoic motivation fosters a stable and resilient mindset, as it is anchored in internal values that are less susceptible to fluctuations caused by external circumstances. This perspective encourages individuals to focus on their own moral development and to align their actions with their core principles. By prioritizing personal virtue over external outcomes, Stoics are able to maintain a consistent sense of purpose and satisfaction, even in the face of challenges and setbacks. This approach to motivation not only supports personal growth, but also promotes the well-being of others, as Stoics are encouraged to work towards the common good and contribute positively to their communities. 4. Empathy. Empathy, from a Stoic perspective, involves a deep understanding and appreciation of the shared human experience, recognizing that all individuals seek happiness and fear suffering. This trait goes beyond superficial sympathy to encompass a genuine connection with others' emotions and motivations. Stoics practice empathy by looking beyond outward actions to comprehend the underlying reasons and feelings driving those actions. Techniques such as perspective-taking, where one imagines oneself in another's situation, enhance this understanding and foster a greater sense of kinship. Empathy in Stoicism also involves responding to others with patience and compassion, acknowledging that people often act based on their understanding and circumstances rather than inherent malice. By embracing this empathetic approach, individuals can build stronger interpersonal relationships and contribute to a more supportive and understanding community. This perspective on empathy aligns with the emotional intelligence competency of relating to and connecting with others, enriching both personal and social interactions. 5. Resilience. Resilience, in the context of Stoicism, is viewed as the ability to withstand and grow from adversity rather than merely bouncing back from challenges. Stoics believe that obstacles and difficulties are integral to life's curriculum, providing opportunities to practice and demonstrate virtues such as courage, temperance, and wisdom. This perspective reframes adversity as beneficial, helping individuals develop resilience by cultivating a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. Techniques such as premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils, involve mentally preparing for potential setbacks to reduce their impact when they occur. By focusing on what one can control, namely one's responses to external events, Stoicism fosters a sense of internal empowerment and stability. This approach to resilience emphasizes not only enduring difficult circumstances, but also using them as a catalyst for personal development and strength. By integrating Stoic principles into our understanding of resilience, we can enhance our ability to navigate life's ups and downs with greater equanimity and purpose. 6. Adaptability. Adaptability, from a Stoic perspective, involves aligning one's desires and expectations with the natural flow of events and circumstances. Stoics teach that change is an inherent part of existence, and resisting it only leads to unnecessary distress. By focusing on what is within our control and letting go of resistance to what we cannot change, we cultivate a more flexible and responsive approach to life. This perspective encourages us to adapt our strategies and efforts in response to shifting realities while maintaining a commitment to our core values and principles. Stoic practices such as negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios to mentally prepare for them, help reduce the shock of unexpected changes and enhance our readiness to act appropriately. Additionally, Stoic adaptability involves maintaining personal integrity and virtue regardless of external circumstances, ensuring that our actions remain aligned with our ethical standards. By integrating Stoic principles into our approach to adaptability, we can better navigate the complexities of change with resilience and creativity. 7. Decision-making. In Stoicism, decision-making is guided by the principles of reason and objective assessment, rather than being swayed by emotional biases or external pressures. Stoic thinkers emphasize the importance of making decisions based on a rational evaluation of the situation and its broader implications, rather than personal desires or immediate gratification. This approach involves considering the interconnectedness of all things and recognizing that our decisions impact not only ourselves, but also others. By prioritizing actions that align with virtue and contribute to the common good, Stoics ensure that their choices are both ethical and effective. This perspective on decision-making encourages a disciplined approach to assessing potential consequences and making choices that support personal integrity and social responsibility. Additionally, Stoics advocate for simplifying decisions to focus on what truly matters, avoiding unnecessary complications and staying true to one's values. This thoughtful and deliberate approach enhances both personal and social outcomes, fostering a sense of clarity and purpose in our decision-making processes. 8. Personal growth. Personal growth, in the Stoic tradition, involves a continuous process of self-improvement and development through the practice of virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Stoics view each experience as an opportunity to refine one's character and deepen one's understanding of oneself and the world. This commitment to growth requires regular self-reflection, including assessing one's motivations, actions, and emotional responses. By setting realistic goals, engaging in practices such as journaling and meditation, and remaining open to feedback and new experiences, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and moral development. Stoic personal growth is closely tied to the concept of living according to nature, meaning that individuals strive to act in alignment with their true selves and rational principles. This ongoing process of self-improvement enhances personal fulfillment and equips individuals to contribute more meaningfully to their communities, embodying both Stoic virtues and emotional intelligence. 9. Simplicity. Simplicity, from a Stoic perspective, involves focusing on what truly matters and eliminating unnecessary distractions and complexities from one's life. Stoics believe that true happiness and peace come from an appreciation of what one already has, rather than from the accumulation of material possessions or intense emotional experiences. This approach encourages individuals to prioritize essential values, such as virtue, ethical living, and meaningful relationships over superficial concerns. By simplifying one's life, individuals can gain greater clarity and focus, allowing them to make more deliberate choices and cultivate deeper connections with others. Stoic simplicity involves a mindful approach to daily living where one seeks to reduce clutter and complexity in both thoughts and actions. This perspective aligns with the emotional intelligence skill of being present-oriented and grounded, enhancing one's ability to enjoy life's simple pleasures and maintain a sense of inner peace. 10. Integrity. Integrity in the Stoic framework is about living consistently with one's values and principles, regardless of external pressures or temptations. Stoics emphasize the importance of acting with honesty, fairness, and moral clarity in all aspects of life. This commitment to integrity involves aligning one's actions with virtues such as justice, courage, wisdom, and moderation, and maintaining consistency between one's private and public personas. Stoic integrity requires a high level of self-awareness and self-control, as individuals strive to adhere to their ethical commitments even in the face of challenges or when it might be easier to compromise. This approach fosters a deep sense of authenticity and moral strength, enhancing one's ability to navigate complex situations with a clear sense of purpose. By embodying Stoic integrity, individuals contribute to a more just and compassionate society, serving as a positive example for others and reinforcing the value of ethical conduct. 11. Empathy. Empathy, from a Stoic perspective, involves understanding and relating to the emotions and experiences of others with compassion and patience. Stoics practice empathy by recognizing that all individuals are subject to their own struggles and desires, and that empathy is essential for building strong, meaningful relationships. This trait requires actively listening to others, acknowledging their perspectives, and providing support without judgment. By putting ourselves in the shoes of others, we develop a deeper appreciation for their situations and motivations, which can lead to more constructive and compassionate interactions. Stoic empathy is not just about feeling sympathy, but about engaging thoughtfully with others' experiences and offering genuine support. This practice helps to dissolve misunderstandings and conflicts, fostering a more harmonious and cooperative environment. It involves an awareness that everyone is on their own journey, and that each person's reactions and behaviors are shaped by their unique circumstances. By cultivating empathy, individuals enhance their ability to relate to others on a human level, which strengthens relationships and contributes to a more understanding and supportive community. 12. Communication. Effective communication, from a Stoic perspective, involves expressing oneself clearly and thoughtfully, while also being receptive to others' messages. Stoics believe that communication is an essential tool for maintaining harmonious relationships and for conveying one's intentions and values effectively. This trait includes both the ability to articulate one's thoughts and feelings in a manner that is honest, yet respectful, and the capacity to listen actively and empathetically. Stoic communication emphasizes the importance of clarity and precision, avoiding unnecessary embellishments or emotional outbursts that can lead to misunderstandings. It also involves being mindful of the impact one's words can have on others and striving to communicate with integrity and purpose. By focusing on clear and constructive dialogue, individuals can navigate complex conversations and resolve conflicts more effectively. This approach to communication supports emotional intelligence by enhancing mutual understanding and fostering productive and positive interactions. In essence, Stoic communication is about balancing honesty with compassion, ensuring that one's interactions contribute positively to personal and professional relationships. Conclusion. Incorporating Stoic principles into emotional intelligence traits provides a robust framework for personal development and relational harmony. The 12 traits we've explored, self-awareness, self-management, motivation, empathy, social skills, resilience, adaptability, ethical integrity, effective communication, and more, illustrate how Stoic wisdom can guide us in navigating life's complexities with greater clarity and composure. By embracing these traits, you cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and others, fostering a life marked by virtue, integrity, and meaningful connections. Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies not in external control, but in mastering our internal responses and actions. As we integrate these principles into our daily lives, we not only enhance our emotional intelligence, but also contribute to a more harmonious and fulfilling existence. Remember, the journey to wisdom and self-improvement is ongoing, and each step taken with intention and reflection brings us closer to living a life of purpose and tranquility.